In this video, I will be covering a system snapshot, also referred to as a Zsnap. Topics covered: what is a system snapshot, the files generated, the diagnostics file.txt, the Zsnap file, when to take a Zsnap, and information to provide with a Zsnap. System snapshot. A system snapshot, or Zsnap, captures Earthworks system and CAN sensor information at a specific time when the Zsnap is initiated. The Zsnap captures useful information that can be used by support and engineering to troubleshoot problems on a machine. The Zsnap can be taken two ways: from the operator user interface, the op UI, or from the web interface, the web UI. When a Zsnap is taken, a number of files are created. The diagnostics.txt file, this file can be viewed by anyone. The .zsnap file, this file can only be opened by support and CTCT. Screenshots of any open Earthworks applications, the op UI and web UI. The diagnostics.txt file. The diagnostics file can be viewed as a text file. It has a lot of useful information about the current machine configuration and the state of the machine when the Zsnap was taken. The information recorded in the diagnostics file will depend on the current machine configuration and devices connected to the machine at the time the Zsnap was taken. The Zsnap file. The Zsnap file name is the date and UTC time the file was created, in the year, the month, day and time. The file name can be changed if needed. The .zsnap file can only be opened by support and CTCT. The file size should be around 20 megabytes when the file is generated. A screenshot of any open Earthworks application will be captured at the time the Zsnap is taken. If the op UI or web UI are closed, no image will be captured in the Zsnap. In this example, both the op UI and web UI are open. Both screenshots of what is currently displayed on the screen will be recorded as a .png image. The Zsnap file. The Zsnap file should be around 20 megabytes when the Zsnap is initiated. If the files are not downloaded correctly or corrupted, then the file size may be considerably smaller. Check the file size of each Zsnap when retrieving from the machine. When the Zsnap is unpacked, the following files are available. Screenshots of any open Earthworks applications. The diagnostics text file, this is also included in the .zsnap file. Sensor CAN logs, system logs, current machine definition file, a backup of the current machine file. Sensor CAN logs. Sensor CAN logs can be used to analyze sensor problems. Sensor CAN log duration is dependent on the number of CAN frames, not the time. The duration of the CAN log files can range from 2 minutes to 5 minutes. If more devices are connected to the system, the duration of the sensor logs will be less. Earthworks sensor log is capped at 20 megabytes. Sensor logs will only show CAN data when the sensors are connected to the CAN bus. It will not show data on disconnected devices or cable faults. A program is used to plot the sensor data. In this example, the GNSS receiver sensor data is checked for possible problems. The log will help identify the state of the receiver at the time the data was captured, showing a fixed position or autonomous. The log will also help identify if there was a CAN issue, showing gaps in the GNSS CAN data, indicating a possible CAN bus issue. The sensor data captured in this log file is approximately 4 minutes duration before the Zsnap was taken. It is important to capture the fault and take the Zsnap within that 4-minute window to ensure that the sensor data captures the problem. System logs. The system logs contains a record of the operating system events. These include changes in software and hardware, operator changes, internal warnings and error conditions. The system logs contain a large amount of coded information. It can be time-consuming searching through the logs to identify a problem. Having a good understanding of what was happening when the ZSnap was taken can greatly assist troubleshooting the data provided. When to take a ZSnap. New machine installs. This can be helpful for future troubleshooting. As soon as a problem occurs, capturing any display error messages. At the completion of an auto operation or grading run, within approximately 4 minutes of the problem occurring. Avoid taking multiple ZSnaps in quick succession. The CAN logs are stopped when a ZSnap is taken. Allow sufficient time between ZSnaps, approximately 5 minutes, to ensure the CAN log data is captured. If the OpUI crashes, wait for the OpUI to reboot to ensure the data from the display is also included in the ZSnap. Before making changes to the machine, taking a ZSnap captures the machine file at the current time. Information to provide with the ZSnap. Each ZSnap contains a lot of information and can take a considerable time to analyse. Multiple ZSnaps with no context for each ZSnap can increase the time in diagnosing an issue. Faults may not be detected or missed. Providing an accurate description of what was happening when each ZSnap was taken can greatly help to understand the data provided and avoid missing important information and speed up the troubleshooting process. Information to provide with a ZSnap. Provide details on each ZSnap and what was occurring when the ZSnap was taken. Document each ZSnap with the name and the data provided. ZSnap name that corresponds with the video name. Organise the data. Group the ZSnap with specific data to ensure the correct ZSnap is matched to the correct video or file. Depending on the problem, additional information or data may be requested by support.